Hello everyone, I'm Fox240 and welcome back to Prowler Power Hour. I apologize for the lag on the last episode. My computer was having trouble compressing the video feed from the Elgato. Because I was overrunning it a little bit, so at least I'm pretty sure that was the issue. But regardless, I hope you guys have been enjoying the incoming news from Monster Hunter Rise bits as much as I have. I think probably the thing I'm most excited about personally is being able to do those offline event quests. Like, we just download them like Gen X, or Gen Ultimate does. But yeah, there's plenty of other things to be excited about, for sure. But the rotating quest line is probably the thing that drove me absolutely bonkers with Iceborne. I'd ever play consistently. But enough about that. Storatorium Gal has something to say to us. Ahoy there, Hunter! Looks like there's a quest in from the Burner Chief, and he's a pretty important guy, so listen up. And by listen up, I mean I want to see you standing to attention, Hunter. Ears pricked, breath bated. Are we understood? Oh, we're understood, Storatorium Gal. Okay, let's see what we've got here. A group of researchers are being insulted by a Barroth? Well, that's not very nice. Insulted? What's Barroth doing? Just throwing shade? And I know they're pretty infamous for mudslinging, but this is taking the Oh, assaulted! Right! Gotcha. Yet, Storatorium, yeah, those are two very different words. Assaulted and insulted, and I can see how you would have messed it up. A group of researchers are being assaulted by a Barroth. Not good, not good! We've got to help them pronto. That Barroth looks like it's got out of the wrong side of its mud bath. Come on, Hunter. Let's get those muscles pumping. Go take down that big guy and bring home the bacon in time for dinner. Whoops, I'll stop yakking and let you check out your quest now. Browse away, my friend, browse away! Alright. Wheel. We're not going straight to that. There's some other things we need to take care of first. Some filler, if you will. Actually, before I forget again, we never showed off the Giadrome armor. Assuming there is some. I would assume there is, because, you know, 4 musketeers and all that. Yep. Gaia Prey Baronet. We finally have access to an ice weapon that isn't Gamma. Unless I haven't been paying attention, which is very possible. That's pretty great. Thematic, as always. With the raptors. Nice. Alright, I might have to, get some of that. Plus the Velociprey. And maybe some other bits to put the cats in. I also put a Venom Bee Bat on the Sapphire here. She remembers this weapon fondly, I'm sure. Who are you guys? Red Spear Hunter. Sailing the seas, putting my life in the hands of whatever oceanic deity happens to be passing by. Aye, it's the fisherman's life for Red Spear. Oh god, is that topical. So, for a little bit of background, I just finished my first playthrough of Subnautica. So when he says oceanic deity, I don't think Monster Hunter 1's currently like Lagiacrus. No, no, no. For those of you who've played Subnautica, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Normally we're part of the hunting fleet, but at the moment, me and Blackspear are traveling with the old Storatorium for a while. Blackbeard and Redbeard, okay, fine. What you mean, why? Because the hunting fleet captain ordered us to, that's why. The Storatorium be a ship like any other. There's much to learn. Come back wiser and stronger, he said. Sounded fair to me, so here we are. Alright, Blackspear, what do you gotta say? Hoy, matey! Blackspear here, the man with the shanties. I've traded the salt sea for the sweet air, yar! Let me sing ye a song in honor of the bold coves of me old crew, called Phantom off the starboard. Do you have to? At sea he came to us, the briny beast, the lightning cracked. Ye gods! Our breathing ceased. Fleet captain spoken. Damn, there's freaking play notes. If only yours would, Blackspear. Shut up and row! It's the Lagiacrus, row! Oh no, what do we do? It's closing in. The Lagiacrus is... Is that a good drowning impression? I doubt it. Does that give us a new Lagiacrus quest? Either in low or high? I doubt it's high. That'd be really, really early. I guess it's just hinted at for now. Aw, that's a shame. Oh well. Onward to high rank Maccao. Oh crap, I lost a lot of health. What happened? Oh, Jesus. Alright, I underestimated the power of the Maccao, I guess. It's totally also not because I forgot to eat, too. But anyway, don't get killed by tail again.
That has killed a couple of people.
That's true. what was it, a Chinese couple or a Japanese couple?
Japanese couple.
Japanese couple? Waited until their wedding night to do the deed.
No.
Wasn't it?
No.
No? Oh no, it was like 30 years afterwards.
Not 30, but it was a couple of years after their wedding night that they finally consummated their marriage, and they were both virgins, and
they
wound up having heart attacks while climaxing together.
And both died.
Yes, at the exact same time.
You can't make that crap up. Alright, now the question is, did I get enough great Maccao bits to make a better armor so I don't die like an idiot? 2 scrap. 40 in comparison to 30, not terrible. But 74 in comparison to 48. Yeah. Alright, so well, me and Sapphire got new digs, but Topaz, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, I'm sorry, pal. You're probably just gonna get our leftovers. What is next? Oh. Arzuros! You're getting into a new game, by the way, buddy. Hopefully you get new moves, too. Oh, Arzuros, you have that single-minded focus all the time. I'm gonna just slap you repeatedly. Well, I wonder how you'll behave if somebody slaps you while you're trying for honey in the new game. I just realized I always end up being Kuzuri when I fight the bear. I'm not doing that on purpose. But I can't help but giggle over the Logan reference for that. Doesn't he actually Wolverine fight bears? Well, Wolverines in IRL fight bears, sort of. Ow.
In the movie, the Wolverine, or Logan at that point, has a neighbor that is a big bear.
Oh.
At the beginning of the movie, a hunter hits it with a poisoned arrow that he eventually has to kill it himself. Logan has to kill it himself in order to put it out of its misery.
Oh, that's right, and he tracks down the hunter boy.
Oh yeah.
And doesn't he, like, shove the arrow through the dude's frickin' hand?
Yes, he does. And then he pours a shot of alcohol on it.
Love it. It's very Logan.
And then he recaps the story. It was either before he recapped the story?
I think it was after he recaps it.
I think...
Because he tells it to the barkeep, doesn't he? The barkeep's like freaking out, like, why are you doing this? Or something.
I think he tells the story to everybody and the guy. And when the dude realizes that he killed the bear and pulled the arrow out of him, and that's the same arrow, he freaks out.
Yep.
And says, I don't use poison-tipped arrows. Then you don't have anything to worry about, do you?
Mm-hmm. Well, if there's one thing Arzuros is good for, it's the adorable Palico armor that we all saw in low rank. So I put Topaz in it. And Sapphire, of course, with the Giadrome. Everybody's blue except me, I guess. Oh well. But, any reoccurring monster for high rank, such as, like, Great Maccao, I'm gonna skip over the armor, just to save a little bit of extra time, and not to bore you with repeated details. But every new monster, absolutely showing all of the new goodies. But this loadout should definitely help us out a bit more, so we don't acorn to things like a Great Maccao. Although, I guess the prevailing theory right now, right, is since Arzuros is in Monster Hunter Rise, that might mean Lagambi makes a comeback. I can't remember if we've got a confirmed ice region or not, with the amount of Japanese yokai that could be inspired by wintry areas. Like the Snow Woman. I have to figure they're going to include some sort of locale like that. Isn't the staples usually forest, desert, lava, snow, for the most part? No, the Rotten Vale kind of made an exception to the standard formula. A welcome one, though. Although if Arzuros, Lagambi, and Volvodon make it back in, I kind of hope we get, like, an additional bear type. Especially with Magnamolo being, like, the Fanged Wyvern. Or one of the Fanged Beast Wyvern. God. Is it Fanged Wyverns and Fanged Beasts? Is that the categories itself? Look that up. Because an ogre is a Fanged Wyvern, But I thought Jagras and like Great Gyros were also fanged wyverns, and like Odogaron was a fanged wyvern. Speaking of, he would make an awesome slot in Rise. Oh crap. What? There's no way I dodge evaded that. Is there? What? Look, Nabi, what are hitboxes? It's Barroth hunting time. Now, according to the Key Quest wiki, Barroth's going to unlock like 4 or 5 quests after we boop him. So this is not going to be the last episode of Village 7. We got probably one more after this, and then we get to move on to Village 8. Oh crap, we got the big desert now. My favorite. So there's a spot in the back of the base camp that you can just leap down and drop into Area 6. Since a lot of the monsters spawn in 5, it's usually the way to go. But in our case, Barroth is just a good walk away. You in the mud? Yes! Oh, I love it so much. I mean, I don't know how you sink so deep into such a shallow hole, but we won't ask questions. Barroth just do what Barroth do. Okay, alright. That's gonna be annoying as always. I don't remember if his fight is actually any better in the world or not. But I was very surprised when I realized, or when I came across him in GU, because he's a high-rank monster, right? Oh god. But in the world, he's like one of the second guys you fight. At least as far as the story goes. Like, I think he's like one of the first monsters. Well, I guess there's not really a whole many monsters anyway, because you got Giadrome and then you got Barroth. As far as the desert is concerned. Yeah. He's not awful. He's just a chargy boy. Meow. Probably a fairly okay intermediate monster. Kind of forces you to, keep in mind your placement. What are you doing? Stop following me. Forgot that is one of the annoying things with him. Once he locks onto you, he will follow and follow. Until he decides, alright, I'm gonna charge you now. Although to his credit, in World, Barroth actually forced me to do 2 things. Ow. Avoid attacks was not one of them. But, actually pay attention to different weapon types, as well as weapon elements. So, I had been maining probably Charge Blade or Bow at the time, because it was me just starting out, so I didn't know how to use anything. But I like the feel of both of those weapons in World. Oh god! I'm gonna drag us through this story kicking and screaming, damn it. Whether you want to hear it or not, Barroth, is not your, It's nothing to do with you, buddy. Well, I guess it has everything to do with you, but anyway. So, when he's muddied up, he's especially weak to water, if memory serves. And seeing as there were no good water weapons in the world, because it was just Giadrome until Namiel came about, or Coral Puke Puke. But, in early game, there's the Academy, whatever the equivalent was, dual blades? The dual blades that were essentially the purple sabers. The purple sabers were pretty good at, or with water damage, at least as far as my recollection goes. I could be very wrong, because I did not understand any of the mechanics, just starting out, of course. So I picked those up, and never having used dual blades, I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting and surely fun. And I went to town on Barroth's forelimbs, because that was the only thing I can hit for any sort of actual orange number damage. I think that the same holds true in here. Oh, I knocked you over. Fantastic. Oh, crap. There we go! Lucky flinch. Yeah, I think his forelimbs are the highest value hit zone? Weirdly enough. Probably unless you break his head. But I guess like Aragon, it's kind of a, is it worth it? We can do this do-si-do circle of it all freaking day, buddy. Your AI in this game leaves a bit to be desired. But at least I'm ripping all the mud off of you. Making you weak to thunder? I don't remember. I never really had to bother worrying about Barroth's elements after that initial fight. He was kind of like a small wall for me in World for a bit. He beat the snot out of me. I guess it's not so hard to believe when you're watching me do this. Well, you know. Oh god. Oh, you're tired. Woohoo! I don't know what that means for your charges. Alright, I'm totally wasting my points. Boom! Oh, I'm doing it again. I know I won't have piercing or big boomerangs, but this is just too good of an opportunity. But yeah, I do like the mechanic of a monster changing its elemental weaknesses from something in the environment. I mean, as long as it's not super gimmicky. Like our friend Elatrion, who's just like, oh, I can change my elements because I frickin' feel like it. No, like, I mean, I just don't like Elatrion, so I guess I'm biased on that front. But Barroth covering himself in mud, Priscilla with her Gypseros skin. I'm sure there are many others that do the same, or do similar things. Actually, Namielle does it too, when she does her vibe check. She, I want to say, loses the fire weakness? I don't know, I've fought Namielle all of once or twice, whatever was required for Iceborne story. I do wonder how Jade Barroth would be. My only experience with Jade Barroth was Monster Hunter Stories. So... Tell over again, I didn't realize you were this freaking trippy, buddy. Like, has that always been a thing? Have I just been dumb this whole time? I mean, normally when I'm fighting you, I target your face, because that's just what I do, but I'm an ankle biter today. Or forelimb biter, I guess. Give me them wrists. Okay. I'll take luck any day of the week. Oh, Jesus. Thought you had less of a lead up into your roar. Ying! Alright, let's start from the face this time. I doubt I'm gonna rip off his crown this fight. But doesn't mean I can't thwack it a bunch. Oh, and your tail! Oh my god, you poor bastard. I'm breaking all the things. You haven't even gone back to muddy yourself again. You're gonna do that probably pretty soon. Right? I do appreciate his slight turns now, as far as a combat design element is concerned, with his charges. Just having him just go mindlessly forward like the steam engine that he kind of is would be kind of disappointing. Although I say that, and Diablos is like one of my favorite boys. Is that a limp? I think that might have been a limp. There are no trap shenanigans today. It's just me and you, Barroth. Oh, I realized we didn't get an intro for him either. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. In the meantime, let me turn that off and turn that off. No, no, I need you to come back. Oh well. Well, hopefully I get a nice shot of you. Ugh. I do miss the steam engine sound from World, though, with him. It was just so good. Oh. It makes all the sense, too. Again with the tripping. Jesus. Seriously, mate. Learn how to use your feet. Alright, we've followed you through a few zones now. You have not re-muddied yourself. You're limping. You're facing the wrong direction for cool anime shots. What are you... You're angry now. And you're leaving again. Damn it, buddy. Is this muddin' time? Muddin' time? Come on! I want to show off your key mechanic to the people. Preferably before you die. That's what you get, Arzuros. There he goes. Finally. Arzuros, oh my god! But yeah, now that, since we've thoroughly broken his forelimbs and his tail, he can't muddy those parts back up. Don't ask me how that works scientifically. I'm not a monster engineer. But you can collect the mud. Oh god. And now I am muddied myself. You know, lack of HUD and map does make this a bit more cinematic. There we go. Ah, Hunter, welcome back! Great news! The Academy just approved Operation Power Up the Soratorium to chase down Valstrax! And didn't even have to change the name. Apparently the Burner Chief put in a good word with the higher-ups for us. So it's all thanks to you for your stellar handling of the Chief's quest. I'm so grateful. Thanks so much. Anyway, now that we're focused on powering up the ship, we actually need to figure out how to do it. Which sounds straightforward, but I'm a researcher, not an airship engineer. Same for everybody else here. I won't let that stop us. While we're figuring it out, please continue taking on quests to keep us going. Yeah, by taking on quests, he means quite a few. But Barroth armor time! Yep. Not much different than, the world stuff some of you are probably familiar with. Crap affinity, but with a defense increase. And some decent whacking power. And the crown. It's actually not terrible. 46, huh? Instead of, what, 40? Yeah. Oh well, I probably could have waited before upgrading everybody's armor, but... Not a fan of that chest piece, though. Well, I say chest piece, but I mean, you know, body piece for Kato. But, that is all the time we have for today on the Prowler Power Hour. We still have 2 new monsters to go through. Oh my god. Topaz, why do you do this to me? Oh well, enjoy that. So it looks like Village 7 is going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated. That's okay. If you had a good time, by all means, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. I've been DireFox240, and I hope to see you next time.